Now they gave me a whole test to do by tonight. Like, damn, school just started. No, guys. No, play what's going on, yo.
Is there much of a change-up with Modster coming in now, or are you just preparing for Cal in general, not really too focused on that?
I mean, we're playing for a great Cal offense. I mean, like you said, Monster's a great quarterback. I mean, he played at UCLA, so he has Division I capabilities. He played last year a couple of times when he had come in. So, I mean, we're looking forward to playing against him. He's a great quarterback. He understands that offense really well. He came in last week and did a great job. So, I mean, he brings many challenges to the table. And, I mean, they have a great offense, great offensive line, great running backs, great receivers. So, I mean, he has a bunch of great pieces around him to help him. So, we're looking forward to the challenges they bring, and we're excited for them.
What do you think of their running backs? Obviously, they're going to have a big role in this offense, regardless of who's the quarterback. Just where does this group stack up?
We really think this is probably the best running back group we probably face against. The big physical backs that run downhill. They move really well sideline to sideline as well. So, I mean, all around, it's a great running back group that they have. I mean, the top three guys are really good running backs. I mean, they all average, I think, like 5 yards, 6 yards to carry. So, we're really looking forward to the challenge to stop the run, and I think they bring a lot to it. And I think they do a good job in the pass game as well. So, we're looking forward to the challenges that they bring.
The importance then of improving on first contact and getting the guy down. Andy Avila said that against Stanford early on, Brendan Scarlett worked through some tackles, and that's got to be fixed.
Yeah, no, most definitely we have to work on the fundamentals and the techniques to start with the basics of the tackling. Just work on your long stride, your short stride, working the clamp and roll, working the different things of running your feet. And like you said, just the different aspects of tackling that Coach Avalos and the rest of the guys have emphasized over the past couple of days and throughout the bye week. So, I mean, we're really looking forward to the challenge. I mean, we haven't played in a couple of days, so we're looking forward to getting back out there, getting our feet wet again. But, I mean, like you said, you got to clean the fundamentals and go out there and have a good show.
Mentally, how did you approach the bye week? I mean, you guys were really rolling in those 3 games leading up to it. I mean, does it change up a rhythm that you kind of get in? Does it disrupt it at all week to week? How did you guys approach it?
I mean, not really. I mean, we get the same work in Monday through Friday, regardless if it's a bye week or a game day. The only thing about the game is to show everybody what you did throughout the week on Saturday. So, I mean, now we have 2 weeks under our belt to go out there on Saturday and showcase what we've been doing this past bye week and this past week itself. So we're really looking forward to the challenges that Cal brings, and the atmosphere that we're going to have on Saturday is going to be phenomenal. And we're just looking forward to get back out there and alternate play in front of some great fans.
I know you guys always say that you're chasing perfection, an impossible goal to kind of be chasing. But as good as this defense has been through the first 4 weeks of the season, what realistically was there that you guys focused on during that bye week to improve?
I mean, like we brought up earlier, it's fundamentals, tackling, getting to the ball, communication, understanding the little ins and outs of the defense, just the minor things that can go a long way that can really help your defense a lot or kill your defense in the back end of the season. So I think Coach Avalos, Coach Wilson, Coach Hayward, Coach Williams, Coach Joe have done a great job of implementing different things over this past week and a half, 2 weeks. I think we're really looking forward to the Saturday game against Cal.
It might have been 4 weeks or so into this defense. I mean, how different is it from Levitt's scheme? I mean, is it simplified? Is it diversified? I mean, what is the big change year over year now that you've had a few games worth of Avalos' system?
Yeah, I mean, like I said in the spring ball, I mean, it's different. Got different moving pieces. I mean, Levitt's defense was in a move and shift in defense. This is kind of a move and shift in defense where there's a lot of more moving pieces. And, I mean, each different corner has different things. I mean, guys are different from Hope. Guys are different from Coach Pelham. I mean, guys are different from, like you said, Coach Levitt. I mean, guys are different from Coach Avalos. I mean, everybody has their own philosophies and their own playbooks and own little things to work around things. And I think Coach Avalos has done a great job of implementing his way of running his defense and getting everybody on board and buying into his way of things.
Competing is always about having confidence, almost more so than talent.
Yeah.
How much do you feel like this defense's confidence in themselves is at its highest point since you've been here?
I do think this is the most confident we've been, but I don't think it's because of like we're too cocky or something like that. I just think because everybody's comfortable with the guy next to him. I think all 11 guys, I mean, even the guys who come in and sub, I mean, I think guys trust each other, whether you're coming off the bench or whether you're starting the game, and guys feel comfortable with everybody out on the field. And when you feel comfortable, you just have more fun and you're just able to go out there and do what you have to do because the guy next to you is going to do his job. So you just got to do your 111th, and hopefully everybody does their 111th and everything comes together.
Is that going into the season you felt like it was that case, or is that something that gradually, your confidence just keeps going higher?
No, I mean, I saw it in spring ball because, like I've said, I've been here for this is my 4th year, seen a lot of different defenses, a lot of different players, a lot of different schemes and stuff like that. And I just felt like this was the best tight-knit group we've had since I've been here. And everybody around the facility has been here for a long time, so this is the best tight-knit group we've had in a long time. So we're really looking forward to the Saturday game against Cal.
Is there a slightly different approach to facing a running back like Christopher Brown, downhill, powerful, can break tackles, or is it really the same fundamentals technique that you use against a more shifty back?
I mean, I feel feel like that's just you basically just explained it in the question. There's two different types of backs. So I mean, you can't try to tackle a shifty back in the field like you're gonna tackle a 230 back in the hole. I mean, it's just common sense. It just doesn't happen. But I mean, you gotta treat everybody like they're individuals. So you gotta just treat everybody like they're great and respect everybody's game, whether they're downhill runners or whether they're shifty guys. You just gotta respect it and know what their strength is and play to their strength.
You do anything fun during the bye week?
No, I don't do fun things. I just chill at the crib, watch TV, hang on my dog, take my dog on a walk, just relax, don't do much, catch up on sleep.
Last first day of school.
My last first day of school was 2-3 terms ago. I'm a graduate, so I'm just online classes, chilling, not doing much, just enjoying life, man, playing ball. Having a blast.
Troy, early in your career, you guys were in a lot of shootouts, including at Cal your freshman year. What's it like for you now to be on a defense that hasn't allowed a touchdown in 3 games and is really, doing its part?
It's big. I mean, I always talk to the guys like Carl Berg, Lamar, Bryson, Brady Breeze. I mean, the guys who were here my freshman year, and we really went through it. And like you said, we were getting 73-21, 55-21, 47-20. I mean, just scores out the damn, just blowing out the roof. I mean, that triple overtime loss to Cal at Cal, that game that ended like 1 in the morning, some crazy thing like that. So I mean, we always talk about stuff like that because we've really been through probably the worst defense that Oregon's ever seen in the past 15 years, and we really experienced all of that. And just to see everybody come to fruition and just really buy all the way in and really just put everything out there for the last go around has been pretty special and pretty unique. And I'm just super happy and proud of the guys, the way they come together on a third defensive coordinator. Sums their force. So I'm just super happy the way guys have handled themselves and stayed to the course. Because a lot of times when guys transfer, they leave and shit goes to shit. So I mean, it's just a blessing to have everybody still be here and working hard and getting there.
Are you aware of that stat? 3 straight games, Oregon has not touchdowns.
They told us that after the game. It was like since 1935 or something.
They changed to 33 now.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. They told me after the game, and I was just like, that's really wild. I never have thought that in a million years. But I mean, hey, we're just doing what we're doing. We're going out there having fun, playing the game we love to play, and that's all that we can do. Appreciate you guys.
Thanks, Troy.
Thanks, Troy.